a world of noise, we choose clarity.
Go to the oppressed. Go to the downtrodden. Go to the exploited. Go to the people who don't know who they are. Who are lost and followed with themselves, and who are strangers in a land that is not theirs. Go to those people. Go to the slaves. Go to the second-class citizens. Go to the ones who are suffering the brunt of Caesar's brutality. And if Jesus were here in America today, he wouldn't be going to the white man. The white man is the oppressor. He would be going to the oppressed. He would be going to the humble. He would be going to the lowly. He would be going to the rejected and the despised. He would be going to the so-called American Negro.
Basically, we're poor righteous teachers. We strive to civilize people that don't have no knowledge of themselves. If a person is living a life of wickedness or doing evil,
in a world
it's
of
our
noise,
duty as civilized people, as fathers, to strive to educate them, to put them on the proper path.
In a world of noise,
sin, bondage, come on, getting kicked around in life and taken advantage of, to another place, a good place, a land that flows with milk and honey. How many of y'all think that sounds like a better deal? I'll take milk and honey over bondage and beatings any day of the week.
Remember when the God made the song, Put It in Your Mouth?
Yeah.
Akinelli, right?
Yeah.
So I had just came back from overseas. I think I was gone like 9-6 months. You know what I'm saying? And I went somewhere and they played that shit. Cause when they played that shit, the broads lost their fucking mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, they fucking. You know what I'm saying? This shit was weird, but you know, I'm like, damn, you know, so I was just fresh off, so I jumped in the game and I'm like, yo, but this shit is so different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know why that shit is funny? When that song came out, I was a little disgusted by it, but the track to me was hot, right? I think the God, maybe you too, will be more offended by it because I think, you know what I'm saying, your daughter, you know what I'm saying, was born already, right? Was your daughter born? Yeah. So I didn't have no children yet. You know what I'm saying? So I realized once you have a child, like shit that you will take lightly to, it become more offensive when you had a child. I remember one time the God got mad about because he caught his daughter singing on that Jay-Z song. Remember the Jay-Z song you caught Nat singing?
Damn,
some shit, the shit he did with Pharrell, one of the first joints.
Not that. Give it to me.
Yeah. I think it was that.
Give me that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. Nah, I couldn't relate to after I had a daughter, and I was like, oh shit, I tripped. And you know what fucking disgusted me? I had to go through the same experience, and then I was like, that's why the God was disgusting.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting, God?
Yeah.
Also, it had to do, you know, like the way my moms, you know, used to try to keep us on the upright, and I think that kind of was a pour over. Like, in other words, if I couldn't play it in front of them, I had a hard time accepting it.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't something I could play while my parents was around, or I had a hard time accepting it.
Yeah.
So I think the way, like we were raised kind of impacted that a little bit. Like, you know, the song Put It in Your Mouth, I understood it from a hip-hop level making a song.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it, God.
Yeah.
Because he's saying put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't like the song. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm thinking on that shit is corruption.
That's probably,
you know,
right.
And even that Jay-Z shit, give it to me, give me that, you know, I was like, yo, nigga, like, we come here to rap. You know, you bring in your bedroom to the stage, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, but from a business hip-hop level, I understand.
Yeah.
But it's just a song, one of the songs I didn't like.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel you.
You know, cause it's some shit, like, even if you had a family reunion, you can't just put that shit on.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of
that shit is the worst shit though, God. That shit, I can't lie. Maybe because I'm biased, like to be around the young girls, and he's singing so sexually explicit shit because they always do it jokingly, or they always do it for shock value, to fuck you up in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when that song came out, it was a song came out with the Jamaican song. He was talking about it's so tight.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
It was some shit. And he was singing it's so tight or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, my daughter started singing that shit. I was so disgusted. Or one time I was driving with, you know what I'm saying, my friend girls and they probably like teenagers, probably like junior high school, and they started reciting one of these Cardi B lyrics or one of these shit, and I was like, oh my God, son. Like to actually hear a child reciting the shit that we putting out now as hip hop.
Yeah, God.
Oh, no, man.
That shit is disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it corrupts.
Yeah.
Right? Yo, in our days, we were walking around singing, "Don't push me," cause, you know what I mean? We were singing shit that was developing us in a more positive way, right? So now when we come out rhyming along them lines, or, you know what I mean? You know, continuing the development, like, you know, continuing, you know, speaking shit that, you know, and so we was able to, like, you know, if our moms threw a party for us, they was able to put that song on for the kids to dance to, right? Because the parent was like, okay, this is a good song, you know, because it wasn't talking all that, you know, my asshole brown and all this old silly shit, or you know, like give it and all that old shit, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like you said before, you know, food ain't, I mean, you know, food come in many different forms, right? Come in size. You know what I mean? Come to music, like, you know, it comes in many different forms, you know? And that shit, like where we at now with it, God, it's fucking disgusting, God.
I wish the Sylvia Roll and all them motherfuckers had known the gold mine they had, man. Like Sugar Hill Records and all that type shit, man.
Yo,
they were
greedy. They were greedy, fucking grimy. Yo, God, only us, God. Only fucking us, God. Sylvia Robinson, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Yo, they was supposed to teach and civilize, show these niggas how to run the record company. You know what I mean? That Sugar Hill gang shit sold 10 million records. You gonna eat. But, you know, teach and civilize. Like, we the only ones that don't do that shit. You know, we have, you know, this is fucking 30, 40 years later. They gotta sue these motherfuckers for royalties. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. A Jew wouldn't do that to another Jew. You know? A Mexican wouldn't do that to another Mexican. It's only us, God. We don't like to share power and wealth, God. Word is bond, God. Like, you know, and the fact that we, you know, because when the game really changed. The game really changed when Biggie came. Biggie changed the game, right? The last one was who? KRS One. Y'all there?
I'm here.
Oh, the God blacked out. I don't know, his phone was, there you go. You know what I mean? So music shapes society, God, because we just said it, right? Every time an era of music was out, you see the people responded to life different in accordance with the music, right? What they call the baby boppers. That's when, like, disco and all that came. You know, disco was the party time. You know what I mean? But everything was done with decency. You know what I mean? Like, then Biggie came and changed the culture to pimps and players. Yeah. So that was the end of the Tribe Called Quest and the creative part. You know what I mean? It don't take a lot of creativity to be a pimp or a player. You just gotta know how to roll. And, yo, but now, through the knowledge, NWA, I don't see them, you know, them niggas was talking about fuck the police. Them niggas was doing Black Panthers, right? They trying to say them niggas gangster rap, right? I mean, you know, a lot of shit they said about degrading women, that shit was unacceptable. Now, you know, that part of the game. But overall, you know, what they named niggas with an attitude and saying fuck the police, like, that's just a form of rebellion. Like you could learn from that. You know what I mean? But then, you know, like I said, you know, when they got to the degrading of the women and shit, that, you know, that part of the game, okay, unacceptable. But, you know, and yeah, man. So once that ever changed, then naturally society shaped around that, right? Come on, bro. I bet you the car lot sold more cars than this player ever of hip hop. Them car dealers sold more cars than them jewelry. Motherfuckers sold more diamond watches. You see what I'm saying? We feed industry all the fucking time. But at the same time, them niggas is buying something from us that we created that saved lives, dog. And we just gave that shit to these motherfuckers.
Have their children to this day walking around on Fifth. Yo, sometimes I be walking around on Fifth Avenue and all that. We're like, yo, what the fuck these people do do. They just walk around all fucking day, just fucking shopping and all that shit. Yo, they eating off of us, yo.
Yo,
Billie
God.
Holiday didn't even own the rights to her songs.
Man.
Jews own that shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's
But
fucked
yo,
up.
that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't have sold, niggas sold the game. We let the niggas, just like they probably took the land in Africa. Same fucking system. You know,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If the music was created by us,
Right.
the biggest part of the music was them. You see what I'm saying?
Well, we had the know-how. It was just the gatekeepers wasn't letting us in on that level of business.
Absolutely.
We had to fight for that. We had to fight for the ownership of our masters and shit like that.
So
The
now-
artists, you know what I mean? Like, they had the know-how, but, them other folks had it on lockdown. So in order to get in, we had to go through them, which required you to compromise a lot. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. When we did get our foot in the door, they were supposed to further that knowledge. Like Sylvia Robinson and all these early entrepreneurs in the music game, they were supposed to teach the young kids what to do. Right? That's how the Jew do. Nigga owned a diamond, he owned a diamond store. I guarantee you, his seed know how to read and cut diamonds.
Yeah, the mafia was deep in that shit too.
You know what I mean?
Especially at that Sugar Hill Records. They said the mafia.
No, yeah, I'm quite sure the mafia, the FBI, everybody was involved with them shit back then, God. Like, but still, that had nothing to do with furthering the knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I respect Master P, dog. That motherfucker was like, nah, nigga, he drove a hard bargain. So he owned the majority of you know what I mean? He more on point with ownership of the culture, though. The shit is crazy. Even if hip-hop would have stayed underground, it was out, right? If a nigga get fired from his corporate job, he should be able to go to hip-hop and get his job. Making t-shirts and they going, you know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here. Every venue, every genre had their own home. These rock joints up. You know what I mean? We were supposed to have a home like, like I said, they should have bought the Apollo. At least that's where all the hip-hop artists could come and rock out. Yeah, but we sold that shit to them, God. We didn't see the longevity, God.
So what's the solution for you?
For that, well, like I said,
I guess to balance out hip hop, to just get it back to like balanced state. You know what I'm saying? Like, like what needs to be done. I'm not saying that we gonna do it all or it's gonna get done. I'm just saying, like, what's your feelings on?
Yo, God, you talking musically to change that?
Yeah, musically, just for that music.
Yo, God, it will take. First of all, the people got to be willing to accept it. They don't condition the people to not want, to reject it.
Yeah.
Right? But we will need an influx. We will need an influx of artists on the same page, right? To battle that. Like, we would need that whole 90s era to be repeated now, right? Just an influx of creativity and, shit like that.
How much artists you think that?
Oh,
you
man.
give an estimate. How much artists?
Nah, God, we have a lot of artists.
Believe it or not, fucking around with this Apple Music and all that other type shit, and sometimes just having a day or some hours or some minutes and digging into music. Know a lot of positive or good music, hip hop acts and so on. That's talking like positive shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's no vehicle.
Right.
Like a Hot 97 and all other type shit to push the negative or whatever. There's no vehicle to push the positive.
Nah, right. And that's what I said. Them gatekeepers, but now think about it. If we'd have kept control of hip hop, right, and then still somehow would ended up in this direction, you still would have a strong channel for that because it's chitlin circuit. I hate to use that word. It's organic. I'll say that. You know what I mean? It's independent. We own it. So you see what I'm saying? But so therefore, like, if we own it, we're not going to stop one to promote the other. We get whatever brings it in. So you may have a venue, this type of rap, and then over here you got a venue of another type of rap. But both places stay full. You see what I'm saying? Both. Cause we own it. So it's not no stopping this and stopping that. Now by design, of course they're shaping society, right? They needed that to fund the prison system, as they say. So they had to use the music to lead the people in that direction. It was all by design, God.
So what you think of the 2 Jay-Z concerts and all that kind of?
It is what it is. I guess I don't know, God. I know I ain't going to that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I respect,
You don't think it's a push in the right direction?
Like, in what regard?
Like maybe we move the needle back to the more hip-hop, organic music.
Man, that nigga doing that shit to get a buck, God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't knock his hustle. I don't want to sound like a hater or nothing, But that nigga didn't even pop out for the 50th hip hop shit. Like, you feel me? Like, hey, it is what it is. I don't want to say it, I don't want to sound like I'm hating. It's a good thing. I mean, I guess if you want to look at it from, live performance, but so many people want to come out with that.
You know what I'm feeling? Like, I'm proud of the brother, right? I'm happy for the brother and everything. But that nigga, to me, right now, he kinda get into he get into me like I'm a nigga that never bought a pair of Jordan's sneakers or Jordan nothing. I don't give a fuck about Jordan. Fuck Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His basketball era when he was doing his shit, that's the nigga that I care about. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, Jay-Z, when he was in the mud and he was coming out, you know what I'm saying? And he was doing what he had to do, that was a bad motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if he outsmarted niggas and took
I'm not hating on his cover.
No, but what I'm saying is that this new nigga, you know what I'm saying? I respect him, but I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I don't like him.
Yeah. I mean, cause we come from a community standpoint, and the nigga, the nigga just doing him, and that's cool. It's like, you talk all that shit about the people, like, what are you doing though? You see what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just,
yo, it's a little weird to me, but I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm not mad at him at all. You know
what I'm saying? But, I mean, he can't get my motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying?
The prices for them tickets, I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather go see Chris Brown. At least that nigga gonna flip and do shit. You know what I mean? I ain't paying no $500 to nigga walk back and forth on stage. And I already caught him in his prime, so.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I don't need to see that shit.
So you would pay $500 to see Chris Brown?
Yo, when it comes to entertainment, yes I would before I do it. Because that nigga gonna spin on his fucking head, God. That nigga gonna give me a show. In other words, I feel like I'm getting my money worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That nigga gonna backflip, God. That nigga, he gonna give you all he got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shit, you looking for a broad, he's bringing them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm hip hop to the core. Like I've been all the way up to his form. You know what I mean? But
Go ahead.
But it's, I don't know. I guess it's the community part. Like I don't get the nigga community. Like you know what I mean? And that's cool. But it's like they don't give, they don't give a fuck. Nigga that talk that good shit, but that's all he do is talk. Like
yeah, that nigga shot his brother. He thinking about home.
Yeah.
So back to his mom.
Yeah. Like he has no community. Like that nigga has no loyalty to nothing but himself. And that's cool, That's cool, but it just make me say you on some sucker shit, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, they showed that in the Epstein files. The motherfuckers was Rich and Lee was talking amongst themselves. It's like you need to get some shit done amongst black people. Just ask that nigga.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, and still they didn't want to sell that nigga the penthouse in one of them buildings in Manhattan.
Oh yeah. I remember that shit too.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, man, you know what I mean?
That two billion is shit. You got some of them billionaires, most of the white folks. 2 billion is what their children got.
Nah, on the real.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, yo, Elon Musk got 200 of those.
Yeah.
Take the fuck on, like that shit. Just from the bottom looking up, it's great. But from them niggas that were looking down, they like, that shit is peanut. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? He's a living Tony Stark.
So let me ask you. Let me ask each one of you. The question that I'm gonna ask, everybody got answer.
Right.
If you was in his shoes, knowing the moves that he made, right, to get where he at, would you do the same, or what would you do different? Your shit went up.
Yeah, it look like you got phone calls and shit. Nah, but to answer your question, man, I probably would do different. I probably would have to, because it don't make sense for me to have 200 and something million dollars. I mean, 200 billion and change. That shit crazy, man. There's so much poverty and all that shit in the world, man. And just for one person just to have that much money that you can't even spend over 1 million lifetimes, don't even make no sense, man. And he's not a creator like that. He's like Kanye West, but this is Kanye West attack, man. All he do is just know how to put people together that's smart, you know what I'm saying? And put an idea for it. That's all he is, you know what I'm saying? So I kinda don't think he deserved that shit. He got that shit from his parents and all that, from his pops passed that shit down. So he ain't earned half of the shit that he got, and half of that money was government subsidies and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? He just a dude that know how to put shit together and put the right people in order, and he just a scam artist, man.
Hey yo, do y'all see me?
I don't think he's as smart as he try to let people believe he is. Just like Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Kanye don't know how to sketch no fucking clothing and sketch a fucking sneaker and all this other shit. He have an idea, he tell another motherfucker the idea, and the motherfucker put that shit together for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't put him on the same level as a motherfucker if I said I wanted a sneaker and he could go through the sneaker and pick the apple and do all the other shit we do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can dig it though, but my thing is like,
two places, bro.
Say it again?
If you would you like, so if you would have did something different than what he did, would you think you would have been as successful with it as he is?
Nah, they would have sabotaged me in some shape or form. And like my man Paul Mooney's always used to say, he got the complexion for the protection. You know what I'm saying? Like shit Caucasians could do, black people could do it, but they gonna get more pushback and more shit. Oh, you gotta show that you down with their team. Elon ain't gotta do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they know he down with them.
The whole family.
Look at it. Yeah. He comes from a people. Remember, his parents moved to South Africa when apartheid was going on. So these motherfuckers was down with apartheid. They thought that shit was the best shit in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? So that's where he comes from. So when we trying to guess, like, is he cool or maybe he's racist? Motherfucker is a racist piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man. Yeah, and a lot of them shits, the SpaceX and the Teslas, all them shits is government funded money. You know what I'm saying? The same shit he talk about, calling women welfare cheats and all that other type of shit, he do himself. You know what I'm saying? That SpaceX, mad government money. You know what I'm saying? Refunds and all that shit, mad government money. Like, ain't shit he's done with another white man. Like how they be getting on us about DEI and affirmative action. Some niggas get affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker is taking advantage of affirmative action. Their affirmative action is their white skin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take it that motherfucker put in work. That nigga don't do shit, but he'll never fucking Trump. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Trump been bailed out so many times and helped out so many times because of his white skin. Affirmative action, DEI, that's the true DEI, motherfuckers, right there. White men. White men is the true affirmative action, motherfuckers. Not black people, like they try to make it out to be them. They get helped out every fucking way, dog. So I couldn't see myself being that. You know, look when Obama was running for president. He had to kiss ass and tap dance so many fucking times. Even when he became president, he still had to humble himself and tap ass. Had people pointing their fingers in his face and, you know what I'm saying, they're doing crazy shit. Like, man, yo, man, they make us do so much fucking tap dancing to make us look like we're not the threat to them.
Yeah, you know, they used to not call Barack president sometimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to bother me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and you know what, man? These niggas thinking Obama gave them these fucking stimulus checks. I mean, Donald Trump gave them the stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to think about it. That shit already had to be in place from Obama. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause it passed too fast. That was something that Obama had in place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga with this health, yo, it's two beefs that this nigga got that's pissing me the fuck off. He got this kick on, this ISIS shit, and then he got this kick on, like, what's this shit? And he don't even give a fuck about the border no more. You know what I'm saying? It was something else. Damn, I lost sight of that shit. You know.
So Obamacare?
Huh? Yeah, the Obama.
Obamacare?
Yeah. Now that's that nigga pet peeve. He wants to change that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Black people made. He think a black man made that shit, so he definitely trying to get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I can't wait to see cousin. That's gonna fuck me up. I want to see that shit. I don't even want to go there. I might want to go there when he finished this fucking ballroom. When this nigga finished this ballroom, I want to see this shit.
Waste of fucking money, man. Waste of fucking money. Them motherfuckers don't even know how to dance.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I tell you, man, if Obama did that same shit right there, they'll be having a fucking heart attack right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker closed down part of the White House.
But what's crazy about him, this nigga changed the way the pregnant youth can be a president. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a fucking felon. This motherfucker fuck with bitches. You know what I'm saying? Before you used to be a president, they wanted you all oppressing, you know, whatever, because you got a whole military army that's supposed to be looking at you for leadership. You know what I'm saying? And yo, you grabbing on bitches' asses and shit like that and all that shit. So the shit is really crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like, the dude is such a fucking greaseball, man. Like I think he wanna take the presidency and not make it a presidency no more. He wanted to make it more of a dictatorship.
He might be the last president.
And then what we gonna do about order?
Yeah, this shit is pretty much played out, man. They got us looking at our phones 24/7 today, man. They ain't worrying about all that shit. They got us fucking hypnotized, man. You know what I'm saying? Either your phone, sports, something gonna just keep you distracted enough for them to just live in their life in their world, man. So they could, man, like, motherfuckers ain't even got rebellion in them no more. Motherfuckers ain't even got the fight in them no more. You know what I'm saying? You could have never in our parents have a Donald Trump in the White House. Motherfuckers burnt this nation down to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Only our generation and above could they have pulled this shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he a wild boy to me, man, but I think he brilliant too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jerry?
Yeah, well, you like Chuck, huh?
I don't say I like him now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't shit. He fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker surrounds himself, like you said, with everybody that's a smart motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely. Just the best.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, when he first came in, and them niggas that was on that first team with that nigga, like, you don't hear nothing from the vice president from his first 10. You ain't never seen that nigga no more after that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember who that was.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Now, you look at this nigga, man. This nigga is such a smart nigga, yo. Yo, that nigga pays niggas to shut the fuck up. He pays niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell you, yo, you go do this bid. You gotta go do this bid. You know what I'm saying? But he'll go $2 million, $4 million when you come home. Someone just drop a briefcase off at the door. It's $4 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, the nigga's a crook, but he's a genius. He's smart, man. He surrounds himself with smart people, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at this asshole. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at him.
So you think he's doing a good job?
I don't think he's doing shit. I think the nigga's a stupid bastard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't go to jail for saying some shit like this on the internet, but on some real shit, yo, they're gonna have to do that dude like they did Caesar. Like I say it again, man, they have to wipe that nigga whole family out. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
They getting ready to send you to Cuba, son. Get ready to be Guantanamo Bay.
Yo, fuck it. That's a good spot. That's a good spot to be at right now. Ain't nobody fighting over there. Shit, sitting on the beach over that bit.
Right.
You know. But yo, the nigga is a wild boy. He's a wild boy.
Yeah, but look at the choice we had though, man. To tell you the truth, the choice was mad shitty between him and Kamala.
Yeah, son.
Mad shitty choice. I kind of would have wanted her more, but still a shitty choice. You'd have been the same outcome.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen, God. I don't give a shit. She'd have got assassinated, God.
Why?
In my opinion.
Why you think that?
Because I don't think America is willing to put a black woman in that seat or accept it.
Yeah.
Feel me? I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready for that. Now, personally, I don't think it'll ever happen.
I think the Hillary Clinton came. What's Obama's wife thing? Michelle Obama. Oh, bad. I think if she ran for president, she'd tear Trump ass up.
Not at all.
You don't think so?
She nigga black. She ain't. So Obama is you know, she got the genealogical raise that we got because she's an American black. You feel me? And she will never get in that seat. You talking about assassination? She'll never get in that.
She probably put up to the White House. They're still asking her for her ID.
Word up.
In a world of noise, we choose clarity.
Go to the oppressed. Go to the downtrodden. Go to the exploited. Go to the people who don't know who they are. Who are lost in knowledge of themselves and who are strangers in a land that is not theirs. Go to those people. Go to the slaves. Go to the second-class citizens. Go to the ones who are suffering the brunt of Caesar's brutality. And if Jesus were here in America today, he wouldn't be going to the white man. The white man is the oppressor. He would be going to the oppressed. He would be going to the humble. He would be going to the lowly. He would be going to the rejected and the despised. He would be going to the so-called American Negro.
Basically, we're poor righteous teachers. And we strive to civilize people that don't have no knowledge of themselves. The person is living a life of wickedness or doing evil.
In a world
it's
of
our duty to civilize people as Bible
choose
students,
clarity.
strive to educate them, to put them on the proper path.
In a world of noise, we
Sin,
choose.
bondage, come on, getting kicked around in life and taken advantage of to another place, a good place, a land that flows with milk and honey. How many of y'all think that sounds like a better deal? I'll take milk and honey over bondage and beatings any day of the week.